So before I go to the normal video program, me first playing the game, I lost some of my data while recording. Like the video got a bit messed up. So I'm just showing you the two mythics I got that was supposed to be on that video, not just me completing the first map with the story mode, which is these two right here. I got Dragonic on her first spin. Couldn't get anything from this guy though. And that's all I wanted to say before we go back to the normally timed video. Just to recap, just in case I do want to skip that part. So summoning, it has 4 banners: beginning, villain, standard, and mini. Each one has a pity. Legendary is 50, mythical is 400, secret is 10,000. I mean, better than some games I don't even let you have a secret pity, or let you know how much or how long it'll take for you to get a secret pity. And then the units I got from it, I doubt I'll get a mythical from it, is Bonds, the one guy from Farron, Black Clover, JJK, Bonds again, and Ramen Guy. Oh, I think Ramen Guy is the guy that actually makes money for you, as he's the only one out of attack, it seems. Alright, let's do one more summon before we actually start the game. Mind you, I didn't even put any codes in yet. So I'm pretty sure if I do go back and put in codes. Actually, to give you guys an authentic experience, I'm gonna go back and put in some codes. Alright. To my knowledge, there was no codes. And when I looked it up, it just said there's no codes. I guess they expired. I'm not sure when Anime Expedition released. I should have that skipped already. But it seems like a pretty new game. Or just a game that has a large following. Let me see if I can auto skip up here. Something that you always should do. Auto next is pretty decent. Auto skip. Just so you guys can see how much is here. Restart game, back to lobby, teleport to spawn. There's a lot of features that I'm happy to see. And quality of life changes. Nighttime enabled, obviously. Units, hitbox, auto place units, auto abilities on placement. Seems like it's something light. I do like the fact you don't need to. I do like the fact you don't need to double click. One time I played, it was like a weird double clicking needed to do. Oh, seems like you need some level requirements to actually play a certain amount of these. Level 6, wave 6 already. Hopefully my placement wasn't bad. Oh, Bond got some type of bleed effect. Let's add some more of these guys down. It's not gonna have any type of disdain for enemy defense games, by the way. I think they're created to some degree. But oh, JJK. Let's talk about JJK since we're on the JJK map. When it first came out, and quote unquote the two strongest at the time, Sukuna and Gojo, of course, fought each other in episode 1. I feel like that kind of cemented itself as going to be a top tier anime. I won't lie to you guys. Wait, only one of them can place at a time. Oh, so you're just supposed to consistently upgrade this guy, I guess. 11 more. Shame that it's changed. It's an AoE effect. Instead of keeping his cone shape. Alright, let's see what did he name him? Oh, just hero? Let's see what the hero can do. Of course, one of these legendaries should be a support. Well, compared to Bond, the hero's not cutting it. Yeah, compared to Bond, the hero is not cutting it. I won't lie. Why? Bugs off his range. So he's a slight buffer. I sold him by mistake. The hero is a slight buffer. That's pretty nice. I won't lie. I won't deny it either. But no, back onto JJK. When it first came out, back to JJK when it first came out, episode 1, season 1 was actually really good. I can't deny, and I won't lie either. And now I'm not sure. I believe the anime is like up to the calling games into it, with people like Yuta, Naoya, that was his name, was Naoya, and Maki running around after, you know, he shoot massacred her entire clan. But let's just start off from the beginning, where it all started. Where it all started. Personally, I didn't really like JJK when it first started. Our main character, Isidori Yuji, felt pretty mid, you know. He didn't feel like anything special besides a guy who was blessed. And he had innate talents, you know. He was superhuman, basically, even without cursed energy. You know, he got glazed. Season 1, he got glazed upon. It was like, even if Maki and everyone else came at him, they wouldn't win. And that's how good E.T. What was his name? I can't even say his name properly. I'm so sorry, guys. But then you have like Megami Potential Man, early seasons. Megami became my favorite. I mean, currently. I'm not gonna try to bring up what currently happened with Megami, like from the anime or the manga. As I'm not sure. I know some people that watch anime could be on this video, like anime only watchers, and some people that does not. And that's what anime only listens to the manga. I mean, read the manga, could be watching this video. But Megami in season, I think it was still in season 1. Yuji and Nubar was fighting the 2 cursed paintings, cursed wombs. When he was in that small domain expansion, fighting the finger bearer, I will say with all confidence that he became one of my favorite characters. Hitting that, oh, what the hell? I'm not sure if he said that, if he even tried to use his domain expansion, because of what Sukuna said. You know, people call him Potential Man, and I find it crazy that Sukuna saying, oh, you have quite the potential, why not do this instead? Or why not try? And Gojo's like, why are you trying to sacrifice yourself? You know? Back in like season 1, Gojo and Jogo, I will say, the early fights of the series. Wait, is that one-time buff stackable? Yeah, let's see if it's stackable. Bouncing from around 400 that one time. Max amount. And I showed him my mistake. The buff does seem stackable. And I sold him by mistake. Oh my god. It didn't matter, we still won. I think that 5% buff is stackable and it goes up to 30% when you have more people here. Sorry I'm selling a lot. I'm pressing circle. I'm used to like pressing circles to get off of this. Bit annoying for the controls. You can see the controls right there. R1 is place, circles to sell. X. Well, I don't know what X is. I guess I was supposed to like rotation if I needed to rotate. And like always, we're going to clear the first map and then go back to summoning with the reward we get. But no. Dang, I feel like my thoughts are so scattered about JJK only because I read the manga. I know the stuff that happens. I know the characters. I know how it ended, you know. And because of that, I'm not saying it kind of does take away with what I want to say with the show not being finished. It's just the show's not finished. I can't just be like, oh yeah, this happened. It's cool to did that. So just thinking about what I can talk about it from the beginning is what's really hard for me. And that's why I'm struggling with it. But the beginning of the series, season 1, Itadori, it felt like a nothing burger. Potential Man, when he destroyed that cursed bearer, I was like, this guy, he's built different. He's gonna be something. Read the manga. Let's not even talk about what happened in the manga. Nobara, she was cool. She was a cool female character, I won't lie. As she had her own personality, she had her own flair. She wasn't like a one-sided character like Sasuke. I mean, not Sasuke. Like Sakura. Sakura is pretty useless. I mean, that's a consistent joke we make. That's only because we don't like her personality. But in the manga, like according to people who read the manga Naruto, she did not act like that. She acted, I guess, normal, or at least likable to some degree. Actually, I don't think there's only one stack of that stuff. Yeah, there's only one stack. And with the stack on both of these guys, Spawn is still better when it comes to damage. But that buff does elevate the hero, because now he's support / attacker. Gojo is number 1. Gojo is the harder one. How could you not like him? A lot of people like him. I mean, some people call him fraudulent now because of what happened. But even then, the whole verse was against him, and the creator himself is against him. As we all know, Gojo isn't a real character, but Geke, I believe his wife said she'll leave him for Gojo if he existed, which hurts so much. And then you have Maki. Maki, I guess she's alright. I mean, when Maki's sister was like, I'm suffering because of you, and Maki was like, yeah, I don't really give a flying crap about you. Like that. And then what she does later on in the story, I mean, she cared about her sister, but like, I guess she wanted to care about herself more. I guess she cared about herself way more to do something like that. I mean, you can have as many good moments. Oh, that's some type of auto placement there? Oh, that's nice. That's a nice effect. That's a nice effect right there. It's too bad I shouldn't have done that. Well, but Maki was Maki. Panda, there's nothing wrong with Panda. And the one guy, he didn't really say much. I don't have anything to say about him, really. The guy with cursed speech. Yuta is alright. I mean, I know about all the jokes, people saying, yeah, he's basically a self-insert for JJK because he can just copy other people's abilities. Like, look at my OC. He low-key defeated one of the strongest characters, and he has the ability to straight copy people. If Gege let Yuta to keep his abilities and copy without restriction, he would be goated. He would be goated, I won't lie to you. Mainly because there's people later on in the series who has broken abilities, like that one guy who finds it funny and becomes like real rowdy warping abilities, I feel like right there. Or rowdy manipulation abilities. But then you have like the guy that had that messed up body. His name's not coming to mind. I may throw a picture of him on screen, but his name is not coming to mind. That guy, born with abundance of cursed energy, but has a messed up body. That one really sucks. I won't lie to you guys. I'm pretty sure I can talk about him. Like his ability, his cursed puppets, in a constant pool of just suffering body, making that deal with Mahito. And again, Mahito is such a great villain. It's not just because he's like, oh, I'm gonna do bad things. It's because that's just his instinct. That's just his way of living. It's like monster hunters, right? People don't tame those monsters because they're violent beasts. That's their nature, inherent nature. In Mahito being, yes, this is my inherent nature, and I have no shame in it. I have no problem doing what I should be doing, right? And Itadori being like, why do I kill cursed spirits after he have to kill those humans that Mahito transfigurated, right? You say, because that's the way the system works and that's the way life works. It's immaculate. I really do like their last scene. It sucks that Mahito didn't go out with a bit more style, but he was a 5-year-old child basically. He was basically 5-year-olds. And also, I gotta say, Junpei, and we're talking about again early series. Junpei, or just in the anime, Junpei is such a bait. They had him in the anime ultimate. They had him in the anime ultimate. They had him in the anime opening. People took time out their day to draw him out. Is this around the last one? People took time out their day to draw him out just to kill him. Just to kill him. I find that crazy. To be committed to the bit. As I'm pretty sure the manga never once took a break or never once got put on a hiatus. So the people that was making the show knew exactly what was going to happen. And yet they still did that. But I gotta say, one of the best scenes came from season 1. And that is legitimately Sukuna and him laughing. Sukuna and Mahito laughing at Itadori. Top tier scenes. Goosebumps. Like, I feel like one thing that not Black Clover. One thing that JJK did and that was great was the scenes, the clips, the fighting, they're like things that people who's gonna keep in their things that people will think about when they think about the show. Like the first episode, two strongest, Gojo versus Sukuna, Jogo versus Gojo, Mahito versus Nanami, right? Great moments in every fight. You're not sleeping on any of those fights because of the people who are in there and there's the interest, the feeling, the fight choreography, you know? Also, I feel like I can bring up what happened in the first movies too with Gojo fighting the one black guy. Basically like he was Bruce Lee with the hand-to-hand combat. Great. I will say the cursed wombs were quite lacking. The fight Yuji and Nobara versus those cursed wombs, cursed paintings, what do you want to call them? Right? I don't know the exact name. That fight was kind of boring, but that was overshadowed by the Megami versus the Finger Bearer fight. I mean, for me at least, that's my personal opinion. As again, him getting packed up and realizing that he's gonna die here, about to summon Maharage said, you know what? Oh, what the hell? And him hitting that domain expansion is crazy. It's top tier. That's why he's potential, man, I feel like. And even when Yuji, I mean, maybe I just think about every fight was pretty recognizable. I will say every fight that had like a feeling to it, you know, stakes, emotion, depth, width. As Yuji crying before he had to fight, remember the first time they ever interacted with the Finger Bearer, Yuji was like, I'm really gonna die right here. Whole arm gone. Then he got the sign for potential, man. And I just have to admit, Sukuna, after getting dog walked in episode 1 by Gojo, switching up completely, we truly see why he's the strongest. But the ratings of like the characters early season doesn't really matter, you know. As compared to like Sakuna, 15 finger Sakuna, and what he did to Gojo. And I just have to make Gojo, not Gojo. I meant Jogo. If Jogo just